What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. We're going to talk about being an alpha male and how you know if you are one or if you aren't one. Well, first off, if you have to proclaim that you're an alpha male, you probably aren't. Being an alpha male, that's something that other people deem you as. Other people view you as that. They'll say, Matt, Josh, Tyrone is the toughest, most stubborn son of a bee. He's got an alpha personality. He's very, very stoic, very masculine, whatever their description is of you. They're going to basically surmise it as you're an alpha male. This is not something you ever need to proclaim. I repeat, it's not something you have to proclaim. If you have to tell people that that's you, if you have to tell people you are an alpha male, you are a dominant man, chances are you are not. This is you trying to, impress that upon people. Is you trying to control people's view of you. You want to influence how they see you with your words instead of with your actions. That's one of the key things. If you're that guy, you don't have to try so hard to prove that you're that guy. You're just being you. It's not work. People will see it regardless. If you're not that guy, that's also going to be how it is. People are going to see that you're not that guy. But under no circumstances are the people around you viewing you as not being that guy, and you proclaiming that you are that guy is going to suddenly sway them. They're either going to see you that way or they're not. I mean, if you want to be perceived that way and you're not, there's things that you can do to work on yourself to where you can become more of that. Some people say you really can't teach that. It's either in you or it's not. I don't know if I really agree with that. I think that some people out the gate, just have stronger personalities, more dominant personalities. They're just overall, him. But other people, it might be in them and it's just kind of dormant. It hasn't been unlocked. They need some life situation to happen that's gonna bring that out of them, and it hasn't quite happened yet. So just because they're originally not being perceived as that doesn't mean they can never be that. It could be in them and it just hasn't been unlocked. There's some guys, they didn't grow up with a strong masculine figure in their life to kind of teach them how to move, to be stoic, less emotional. I'm gonna sit here for a second and kick it with y'all. They've never had that male figure to kind of, kick it with them and tell them, what's up? This is how you need to be. This is how you become respected amongst your peers. This is what you do, as a leader and not a follower. That's another thing. If you're an alpha, you aren't influenced by the views and opinions of other people. Like, it's not that you can't ever have your mind changed. So let me clarify that. It's that if you're a guy that you have no opinions of your own, your opinion is whatever you hear the hive mind say. Your opinion is whatever the popular thing is. You probably aren't alpha. Just saying. Again, an alpha male, he has his own views and opinions. He has his own, world look, and it's largely based on his life experiences, things that, he's seen, people he's interacted with, just his experience living. And he's not going to let somebody come along that has not seen the things he's seen, has not been in the trenches where he's been, and tell him, oh no, you're wrong. No, absolutely not. A guy that is truly alpha, he gonna stand on what he stands on, and he's gonna stand on it whether people agree with him or not. But that doesn't mean that if you provide him with evidence of the contrary, that he's gonna sit here and fight you tooth and nail on that too. No. Uh, a reasonable person understands that we don't always know everything. We are always going to be a student of the game. And if someone's telling you this is wrong, you need to be, you need to be open to the possibility of that. Unless you just flat out know, no, I have the evidence to back this up. Dang, that shit ripped. Some bike. The noise always finds me, right? I'm gonna keep moving. But yes, it might be something that, you're not as well versed on as you believed. You believe something was this way when it was in fact this way. And what am I hearing? An emergency phone? And they're providing you with evidence to the contrary. You need to accept the evidence to the contrary. You were wrong. I believe that's also an alpha trait. You stand corrected when you were wrong. I think arguing with people for the sake of arguing with people just because you don't want to be wrong, because you think you look stupid because you were wrong, is some real beta male energy. It's okay to be wrong. If you were wrong, you were wrong. You may truly have believed that what you believed was true. But now that you've been shown to the contrary, accept that you were wrong. You don't look stupid for learning something. You look stupid for arguing with people still when you were dead wrong and still trying to die on that hill. It's useless. Don't die on hills for no reason. That's not alpha shit. That's some beta shit right there. We approaching the hill. We about to go over it again. So these are just certain things that I believe men do when they're in one category or the other. I also don't feel like alpha men engage in a bunch of drama. So for those of you that spend a bunch of time being involved in silly drama, you got to stop doing that stuff, man. What's going on, bro? That's some straight up beta energy. Stop arguing with people about goofy stuff. That's also beta energy. Say what you say and let that be it. There's a lot of times that I can argue in the comments. I'll say something, people will tell me I'm wrong. I'll reply once, maybe twice. And I usually just leave it at that. I'm not about to go back and forth with some rando in the comment section who doesn't know what they're talking about. That's, as the kids like to say nowadays, low vibrations. That's what they like to call that now, low vibrations. Yeah, that's low vibrations, beta energy. Say what you mean, stand on it, and then let that be that. Don't waste time trying to convince people to see things your way when they're hell-bent on not. People are stubborn, they're set in their ways, and that's cool. Just accept that and act accordingly. Stop arguing with people, not just in the comment section, but stop arguing with people in real life. They sapping all your aura. They got you all mad as hell and ready to, tear stuff up and all that. It's not alpha energy. That's really beta. An alpha male has control of his emotions. An alpha male is calm and centered and stoic. An alpha male is able to make rational decisions in bad circumstances. So just keep in mind of these things. There go some people here. Go down. I'm trying to get some pictures in. This couple behind me. I think y'all get me there though, man. If you're an alpha male, people know it. It's not something that you have to tell other people. They say to you, you're alpha. You don't need to be like, bro, I'm an alpha male. And you don't need to be told that you're a beta male. I think many people know they are, whether they want to admit it or not. They just don't be wanting to admit it. But that's pretty much it, y'all. That's the difference between alpha energy and beta energy. This is how you know you're an alpha male. You don't have to proclaim you're an alpha male if you're an alpha male. You never have to proclaim that. It just is what it is. Other people say that about you. You know, you don't have to convince them. I'm an alpha male. That just sounds really weird. Honestly, it sounds really, it sounds really insecure. Like you don't believe it, but if you say it enough times, you'll believe it, and you're hoping other people will too. So I'll leave it there for real this time. I'm gonna keep doing these steps. Appreciate y'all connecting with me. Talk to y'all later. And don't forget to subscribe. Peace.